What's going on, Ophiuchus? How you guys doing out there? Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. Appreciate you guys for stopping by here with me to see what's good, see what's going on, catch a vibe. It is Tuesday, September 16th, 2025, and it's 5:26 p.m. So it's time for another reading. And yeah. If you've never been here before, I do Oracle, I do Index, I do 3 decks of Tarot. I'm going to use 2 different Oracles today, though, and see what we get. And yeah, let's vibe together, shall we? And as always, I hope you guys are, staying grounded out there and staying prayed up. As always, all praises to his name, YHWH. I appreciate everything and try my best to be the best version of myself every day. So, yeah, very interesting times we are in, but staying grounded is key. All right, staying prayed up is key. Being thankful for another opportunity to come correct, be better, however. All right, so here we are. Let's see what we get, guys. This is the Higher Self Oracle and Signs of the Times. Power lines. Energy, have number 36 equals to a 9. It's important to have your energy in check, right? For sure, to be able to deal with others' energy. And right, the perspective that you hold makes a difference also. Okay. All right, so let's read from perspective first. All right, so it says everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is perspective, not the truth. That's a saying by Marcus Aurelius. Anyhow, a change in perspective is needed when this card crosses your path. The energy of this card indicates that you are thinking negatively about a person or a situation. Your higher self is asking you to shift your attitude, your point of view, and outlook about a person or situation. Remember that your current perspective is shaped by your subconscious mind or upbringing or environment, past experiences, and or beliefs. All of these affect your conscious mind, or how you now see and understand people, places, events, or even yourself. By realizing this, you are being asked to step back and acknowledge that these factors limit your ability to fully know the motivations of another individual, and even to fully understand why a particular situation has occurred. The details of why Spirit has placed people and situations in your life may not always be known, but it is important not to make negative assumptions. You are being encouraged to access the higher self mind, where infinite wisdom resides, to help you see that all experiences lead to growth and expansion. Your higher self will help you think differently and help you have compassion for others and their mistakes, and even embrace your experiences, since They will lead you to a higher version of yourself. Yeah, it's all about the way we look at things, you know. So here we have power lines. And number 36 also breaks down to a 9. And here, energy constantly flows through power lines and provides a vital source or vital resource that is easy to take for granted. It's just there. Think of your energy in the same way as it runs through your body. It is important to take note of how you feel and where you are energetically. Do you feel tired, overactive? This could be a sign of an imbalance that could easily lead to burnout and a loss of your own power. On the other hand, proper rest and energy work can balance and recharge you. This card is also a reminder that energy is ever present and connects us all. Surround yourself with those who complement and reciprocate your energy. You may also be a source of empowerment for others, which can lead to fulfilling connections. Energy is tricky, so what you may be feeling may not be your own. It is important to check in with yourself to be able to make the distinction. Follow the flow as it crisscrosses your body like power lines through a city block or on a country road. It says additional meanings. Beware of burnout. Look into energy healing, your mood swings, and an energy boost. Okay, so it's very imperative that we check ourselves and stay, like I said, grounded, stay encircled or, around the right type of energy. Don't allow people to project their negativity onto you. Just be mindful. The media has a way of flipping and twisting things and, giving you partials or whatever just so you get triggered really quickly without even knowing the whole everything or whatever. It's a tricky time right now, period, with energy in itself, because we are all connected, whether we want to admit it or not. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what these cards give us today. They were a traitor. Well, luckily you found out, right? And you took that energy and washed your hands of it. Let them stay somewhere, and hopefully they clean up their acts and behaviors. Waking up to a new experience. Oh. The war is won before the battle begins. Beautiful. So don't worry in another sense, Put your trust in God and stay positive and with positive intentions, okay? That was a lot. Okay. His name starts with the letter A. A football game could be significant here. Trust the process. Missing a loved one every day. All right, here we go. But life must continue for us. Okay, there we go. Now basketball game. How ironic. So I could have some sports fans here, people that like to go to games, your children play games, you're a coach of a, team or something like that. I was about to say a coach of a game. Anyway, these are our locations. Oh, divine feminine. Well, let's just keep it. You could be from Singapore or wanting to visit Singapore, or something in the news will be about Singapore. And Atlanta, you could be from, or wanting to visit, or something in the news you hear about. Atlanta. Atlanta is always in the news. Okay, so here we go. Oh, wow. I'm going to put them together. It's going to read just like that, and you'll see where, oh, wow, when it comes out. So, here we are. Interesting group of cards here. Okay, give me 1 second. Got 2 random decks today. And I'll probably use one of these. Whoops. One of these decks up here. Maybe this one, because I see the orange and the energy and all of that there. So, shall we start? Even though energy to do with the sun. I think I still want to use this deck, though. I haven't used it in a long time. Okay, and it's just random. It adds to the random energy of the other decks that I pulled. So, we have here first, International Vibes. Okay. You may use your international vibe presence to help out the world. Oh, you could be a DJ, party starter, right? Spreading good vibes and that type of stuff. Psalms 139:4, it says, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right. Well, amen. You have an innovative mind. You're yearning, or someone's yearning for you. Divine timing is everything, okay? What it do? That's my other channel on YouTube, where I do energy reads, love reads, which really aren't that loving most of the time, but you know, whatever. There's an actual Mickey Mouse deck that I created. It's not Mickey Mouse. When I say Mickey Mouse, it's like made up, or you know, like I can't find the right word to explain that. But anyway, I will pull from that deck if I can remember. So here comes the hot step. Word up. I don't know. Here comes the hot step. Word em up. I don't know exactly what he's saying right there. Word em up. Word it up. Word something. But anyway, that's Aini Kamosi. Find the time. Don't wait anymore. Go with the flow. You could be a home health aide, or would like to be one, or you're in the school to become one or something. Second date. Ooh. Someone isn't being honest. That's why you're skeptical, very incredulous about how you feel. This person may drive a Cadillac, or you drive a Cadillac. Be effective. You're spiritually gifted. You could be into yoga, stretching. They are different from the rest. They got over on you multiple times. No more. They left you sad and blue. Have here 1144. Could be seeing angel numbers. You have an infectious smile. Someone's really fickle, has really fickle energy. You could be getting ready to go back to school, or thinking about it. From rags to riches. Couldn't keep it. Time to move forward. Very intense emotions. And you could be having constant disturbances. The time has come. They are still waiting on you to change your mind. This is a never-ending process. Your heart chakra is opened, running on green energy. You're single and ready to mingle. Someone took you for granted. You're multi-talented. You can sing, you can act, you create on all different levels, okay? The list just goes on and on and on. You have major insight. Celebrate good times. Come on. That's cool in the gang. Here's a romantic getaway here. Time to wake up and pay attention. Chill and Netflix at her place, or Netflix and chill at her place. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Some backstabbers. That's the OJs. Invest more time. Okay. Pharmacist, you could be going to school for that, or you need to go and see your pharmacist. And it says, inhale and exhale. Just breathe. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine. So you're in your energy of coming correct, the highest level of, you know, your higher self, right? So eyes are watching you. Breakfast for dinner. Cease any confusion. It's a test from God. You could be a college graduate here. R&R time, a little time to relax. Go hit the beach before it is not sunny anymore. Leave the clowns for the circus. Someone's name starts with the letter O. You could be an elementary school teacher. Tainted by traditions and opinions. Live in a condo or a townhouse. You are highly intelligent. And something could have happened just last spring. Or something will come around during springtime. And you could be from the Zambia or wanting to visit, or something is going to be in the news about Detroit. Boise, Ohio, Idaho. I always do that. St. Martin, Michigan, Costa Rica, Portugal, Phoenix, China, and Brazil. So let's start with this here DC deck and see what we get. Queen of Pentacles. You are in your bag. It says from rags to riches. You're concerned about your bag, your money. Okay, that's the energy that you're in. Very grounded space right now, trying to be very resourceful with your self, your energy, all of those things, okay? Or you have a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo that's in your energy, or, you know, close to you or something like that. Okay. So our first three cards are Nine of Swords, talks about betrayal. The Hierophant, hires levels of education, learning, being connected to God, commitments, and so on and so forth, okay? And here, the Wheel of Fortune. Right there is divine timing. Okay, so things are definitely turning for you. This is fate. This is the way things go. God's here always, okay? And it doesn't matter about who's betrayed you, okay? We have to move on from those things. Hurt people, right? So we're not going to allow the energy to leave you sad and blue anymore, okay? I'm just going to get all the cards here. I guess they want to stay. I'm going to leave them for Oh, and it's 3 of them. Okay, those are the next 3, and they fell in reverse. Leave those there. Let's go over these. Okay, so we have here under the betrayal, we have the 6 of Swords to the 7 of Wands in reverse. So if people betrayed you, maybe had you thinking that, you know, everything was good, or you guys were going to be in a space where you could move and sail away together, but you had to put up boundaries with individual. Okay. Yeah, it says here they are different from the rest. They're still waiting on you to change your mind, celebrate good times, all this and all that. But don't, like I said, don't allow someone that has betrayed you in any sort to get the best of you, okay? So here underneath the Hierophant, you have Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. So someone, like I said, someone may have called themselves investing in you or something like that. But they either made a choice to go somewhere else, or you made the choice to finally just love on yourself, okay? Here with the 2 of Swords in reverse to the Knight of Cups. So with the Wheel of Fortune. So the 2 of Swords in the upright is you making a decision, quick, fast, in a hurry, about someone's offer. But here you are not, you don't move like that, and you're not blindfolded in any type of way. You can see clearly what type of offer this was, you know, that they called themselves making, okay? So here with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it was an offer that was not going to go anywhere. There was not going to be anything from that, okay? So here with the 5 of Wands in reverse, you refuse to be put in any sort of competition or anything like that. That's why you chose yourself here. Even if they chose someone else, you chose yourself anyway, okay? So here with the 8 of Swords now in reverse, you refuse to be caught up in your mind thinking about this person and X, Y, and Z, okay? Or even if they decided that they wanted to come around and say something, it's probably a little bit too late. You've already chose yourself. You feel something is not right energetically. Yeah, with the Devil. So you know that there's some energy that is just not right here. So you couldn't, it says couldn't keep it. Couldn't keep that thing going, vibe going, whatever it was. You ceased any confusion there. Okay. And now you're single and ready to mingle again, or however. So here you have the 6 of Wands, right? You will be victorious. You will be able to do and move even though you had your heart broken, okay? But you've walked away from heartbreak, okay? So now you're just in this, you know, hangman space, chilling, doing your own thing, but your perspective on it is not, you know, it's not in a negative space. You know, you're just like, okay, you know, like feeling the vibe. You're feeling the energy around you, and allowing it to give you this major insight on how you're going to move forward, okay? So here we go with the second deck. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Come back and rock it here with me anytime on Ophiuchus and me. If you're still here with me right now, thank you guys. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys so very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all. Here's the second deck. Let's see what we get here. It's all about your perspective, literally, you know. You could have you know, a negative space or lower vibration about it all. But for what? You know, um, you're learning, you know, as we go along here, how to, yes, be effective with ourselves, catch the red flags, the lies, this, that, you know, and everything else in between, and not get caught up in the devil's trap. Okay. Okay, here we go. It was just a test from God. Okay. To see how much you're going to love yourself. Okay. With the Ace of Wands now in the upright, which is here. And you are the one that holds the power. Okay. You're going to make sure that your life moves accordingly, and that anything that is operating in it or under, you know, not even under, but like in your vicinity or, you know, in your world or whatever, however, it's going to be how you see fit. You know, if someone wants to come in with not so great energy or unproductive energy or whatever, you're like, no, we're not doing that. What is going to come of this? Where is your mind? What are you trying to do here? Yeah. So this here Knight of Cups is coming up again. So the Knight of Cups was here. So you will know when someone really is coming in to offer you something. They won't be secretive about anything. Okay. They will go with the flow. And you won't feel anything that's off. And she said, don't let them get you down. Don't let them get you down. You never let them get you down. Yeah, they took you for granted, okay? So, you are the prize of this. Stay positive. Stay truthful. Stay regal. Queen of Swords. Speak your truth always. And this here 10 of Cups, happiness, real relationship, real union, all of that will come for you if that's what you want, okay? It'll be a new opportunity that will be presented to you, okay? After this Page of Pentacles, you know, came and left, something else will come. Something much better, okay? So the Hermit in reverse. So don't hide out. Don't stay stuck in your feelings and all of that. Okay. There is someone here, the King of Cups, that will actually be there to show you love and be there for you. Okay. Okay. So, said I was going to use that deck, but you know, let's choose differently. So here you have the Moon and Two of Pentacles. So definitely you have this energy of something that's not seen, or people are always keeping things from you. And with the Two of Pentacles, you're looking at life, where you've been, where you're at, and where you're going. The ultimate balance of life, the ultimate balance of what you've been through. And you know that people were not being open, okay, if you were talking to someone. I didn't see this card here. Time to move forward. Period, okay? These are disturbances and things that come in and try to break up your frequency, okay? Because you vibe high, all right? So all you got to do is slow down. All right, take it in as it comes. Wow, here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's destined for you to have great fortune. It says from rags to riches, okay? People want to come in and stop that. Pretend like they have a whole cup of love for you and they don't. Okay, but you have love for yourself. That's all that matters, Ophiuchus. And you will get what is rightfully yours. Here with this Eight of Swords. But you can't help to have not thought about things a little excessively. You know, like, wow, why, you know, whatever. But you changed your attitude and you healed. Okay. You healed, and like I said, you're single and ready to mingle, realizing you have options out there. It's not the end of the world. Okay. You could be getting ready to just go out and hang out with your friends. Okay. And, you know, just have a good time. Nine of Cups in reverse. Well, that talks about being unfulfilled. So this person, whoever they were, they did not, and they weren't able to fulfill you, or, you know, leave you in a space of gratitude or grateful, or, you know, that this person was in your life or something like that. And, you know, you could still maybe feel a little unhappy just by not being in a relationship, period, if that's, you know, you're like the type that likes being in relationships. But ultimately, they did not do the job. They weren't unable to fulfill you and your heart and, you know, your energy. So here with the Chariot at the bottom, it's time just to move forward. Things, you're going to see things pick up in a more positive way, long as your energy is right and your perspective is right. You know, like, you're done with that, the door is closed, let it go, you know. So let me get this little makeshift, that's the word I was looking for, to describe Mickey Mouse. Okay. Makeshift. Here we have it. I'm gonna get one card from this, and actually I want to pull one extra little card from this deck just to see what we get. Okay, it's like an inspiration. The last card. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Okay? It's very important. And be as positive when saying whatever it is that you need to say. Be as positive as you can be. Yeah, because this person is not your emperor. Okay? Just period. You have the Justice now at the bottom. You balance the scales the right way, okay, by not entertaining this person and their shenanigans, all right? So here we have it. Just one more little inspiration before we get out of here. A few gifts. I have to go clean up my yard and go talk to my dog now. After this, where the sun goes down. One more time. Oh, wow. Divine timing. Exactly. Trust the divine timing. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay. Exactly where you need to be. That's two. I only want one. The power of now. There is immense power in living in the present moment. Okay. Let me read from the card now. Let me find it. Give me 1 second. All right. So it says, I don't even know if you could see that. I can't really see with the sun. So it says, advice from your higher self. The appearance of the power of now card is a gentle reminder from your higher self that life's true essence unfolds in the current moment. Dwelling in bygones or fretting about tomorrow can cloud the clarity and beauty of now. Your soul beckons you to take a deep breath, center yourself, and truly experience the world around you in this very moment. In the stillness of the present, you'll find not just peace, but also answers you've been seeking. Okay, so you know deep down inside what is and what isn't for you. You could feel the energy, okay? So don't never really second guess that. And if you do, reground yourself, feel what's going on in that present moment, and take on, the responsibility of acknowledging how you feel, okay? And yeah, cease any confusion. Time to wake up and pay attention. Your heart chakra is open, and people would like to take advantage of that. Smile on your face, try to use you, this and that. So be very aware of Ophiuchus, all right? And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.